The best morning live. The best morning live.
What's up, y'all? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Best morning live on TikTok and the YouTube. Everybody on TikTok, you already know. Tap the screen. Good morning, referencer. Good to see you. Harmon, good to see you, brother. Yes, I am 5 minutes late. Sewing time, what's up? Good to see you. Mr. Jazza, God bless you. El Jefe, God bless you. Alyssa, good to see you. God bless. Good to see everybody coming in. Jeff, good to see you. EB Ace, we in here, Gengi. Let's go. Gengi. Kefa Yets. Oh man, I can't even say that. But God bless. God bless. I'm going to end the Unitarian scholarship in my next video. I will show how Buzzard is deceiving his readers. W. Kyrios Philosophy. Kyrios, by the way, I'm gonna send you a video that I would like for you to put out to edit today, but it's in Spanish. But if you like translate the subtitles or whatever, you'll see what I mean. So I'm gonna send that to you after the live. Today, I was the first, unfortunately, and the first shall be the last. How you doing, sir? Amen, brother. Watch it, though. You're going to commit shirk. If you are the first and the last, Habibi, you're going to commit shirk. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. W. Mina. W. Mina. Oh, man. How dare you be 5 minutes late, bro? How rude. Yes, I am 5 minutes late. I have a problem with being on time, man. Not gonna lie. What's up?
Why pit them up against each other? Why put Islam versus God against each other?
Why put Islam what?
Jesus is God, and I read that wrong. I'm so sorry. Fuck, I'm wrong. Sorry about that.
All right, bro. Take it easy, man. Ty the Flat Guy is in here. Saw some of Metaphysics Mike's live. He was hard coping about your debate with him. Yeah, I didn't see it, but somebody posted the thumbnail. I guess he had me on the thumbnail with like a bear mascot or whatever. It's funny, man. I literally just saw that just now, like 5 minutes ago, right before I started the live. It's funny as hell. I could go back and see how he was coping. How the copage is, you know? Because that's what we're going to do, man. You're going to cope. You're going to cope, man. That's what you're going to do. But, you know, he probably was like, hey, you know, Bear dropped me. How dare Bear drop me after your absurd rebuttal, bro? He's gonna keep talking to you after that silly response. Yeah. Sometimes, bro, you just gotta keep it pushing. Feel me? All right. Why are people requesting and pulling the request? Like, I don't know what's going on. He explained how he destroyed you. And how exactly did he destroy me? How exactly did he do that? Let me guess. The B-Dag. The B-Dag. The B-Dag destroyed you, Bear. The B-Dag. The B-Dag. You got to go to the B-Dag. The thing that I know, it made me laugh too, bro. It made me laugh too. It was funny. Right, Bear, the B-Dag. The B-Dag destroyed you, brother. The B-Dag. I got the B-Dag here. Poor guy. He's upset. It's all good, man. He'll live. It's all good. He's a nice guy. What's up, El Flaco?
Hey, what's up? I just got a question. Why do Christians say Jesus is God? Where do they get that from?
The Bible. The Bible.
The Bible?
Mm-hmm.
Where in the Bible it says that?
Titus chapter 2, verse 13.
And what does it say?
Read it to you.
What does it say?
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna read it to you. I didn't have it up.
Okay.
Looking for the blessed hope and glorious appearing of our great God and Savior, Jesus Christ.
And who said that? Who wrote that?
Why does it matter? You said where in the Bible does it say it? This is in the Bible.
No, it does matter who wrote it.
Well, I mean, it would matter.
You're saying it doesn't matter who wrote it?
No, I'll tell you who wrote it. I'll tell you who wrote it if you concede that it does say in the Bible he's God.
Okay. Well, who wrote it?
Paul.
Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Paul is the prophet?
He's an apostle.
And so he could overwrite Jesus' law?
He can what?
Like he has say-so over all Christianity? Over Jesus?
Well,
his word is over Jesus?
No, his word's not over Jesus, but he does have authority over Christianity, yeah.
So he had to clean up for Jesus because Jesus didn't say it?
Oh, Jesus said it. Want me to show you where he said it?
Oh, Jesus said it. Why didn't you show me that one?
Because you wanted to see where it says he's God in the Bible.
No. Okay, yeah. So you have written evidence that Jesus said he's God?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Then why didn't you show me that? Why did you show me?
Because I didn't want to. I just wanted to show you this.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's like you just saying it. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know nothing about Paul.
I didn't expect you to believe Paul's words, but your question wasn't who wrote. Your question was,
why would I believe Paul's word over your word?
I don't expect you to believe anything in the Bible, but the question was, where does this? You asked me first, why do you believe Jesus is God? I said because it says so in the Bible. Then you asked me where in the Bible does it say it? So I showed you. That's it.
Okay, but I thought you was going to give me something better evidence.
Better evidence than Jesus being called God and Savior?
Yeah, because you said
that's
it,
explicit.
And that's not evident.
That's explicit.
Just
it explicitly says. Well, it's right there. Titus 2:13. Open any Bible. It's going to say the same thing.
Yeah, but who wrote it? That's important. You don't think?
I mean, if you're asking where in the Bible it says it, no. Who wrote it? Doesn't.
That's fair.
If you're asking where in this Bible does it say this,
Jesus say it.
It doesn't matter who wrote it because you're just asking where in the Bible.
It does matter.
Not for the question that you asked.
Just believe it?
Not for the question that you asked, because your question was.
Let's move on.
So you have to ask a better question. So is your question, hey, is there a reliable source that I take that would be
reliable source? Okay. That's what I would assume you would give a reliable source.
Well, you asked about the Bible. Do you take the Bible as a reliable source?
No.
Then it's your fault for asking that question. Then that's your. Hey, El Flaco. If you want a reliable source and you don't take the Bible as a reliable source, then you are the one that messed up. Why would you ask about where in the Bible it says this if you don't take it as a reliable source?
Because any Joe Smo is writing in your Bible. Why would you just take from a Bible that any?
What was my question, El Flaco? What was my question that I just asked you?
So give me evidence from Jesus.
Flaco, what was my question? Flaco, I want to know that you're actually engaging with this conversation and not just like talking. Are you actually listening to what I'm saying?
I remember everything you're saying. But
no, okay, so what was my question that I just asked you? What was my question that I just asked you, please?
What was my question?
Okay, so you didn't listen. I'm going to give you another chance to engage with the conversation and have a dialogue. That means you need to listen.
Go ahead.
That means you need to listen. So you're still not listening. That means you have to listen so you know how to respond. Okay?
Go ahead.
Thank you. If you wanted a reliable source, why did you ask where in the Bible does it say this if you don't take the Bible as a reliable source?
I thought you was gonna have reliable people in the Bible, but you just showed me that.
Do you believe there's reliable people in the Bible?
Reliable people.
Do you believe there's reliable people in the Bible?
I just want to know about Jesus. Where did Jesus say it?
Oh, okay. So if I show you in the Bible where Jesus says it, you will accept that as reliable.
Yeah.
Okay. Revelation chapter 1, verse 17 and 18. And when I saw him, I fell at his feet as dead. But he laid his right hand on me, saying to me, do not be afraid. I am the first and the last. That's Jesus speaking. He claimed to be
you
the...
didn't say that. I'm fine with that. You didn't say
Huh?
that. I'm fine with that. But what you said, Jesus is God, is not what y'all are saying.
Oh, you don't believe claiming... Wait, hold on. Hold on.
But
you
don't have to clean it up.
Hold on a second. You don't think claiming to be the first and the last is claiming to be God?
The first and the last of what? I could be the first and the last in school.
Okay.
I came to school, I was the first one.
Quick question. You are a Muslim, right? Hey, hold on. You're a Muslim, right?
Yeah, I'm Muslim.
Okay. Chapter 57, verse 3 in the Quran. I want you to tell me who this is.
Okay.
It says, he is the first and the last, the most high and the most near. He has perfect knowledge of all things. Who is the first and the last according to the Quran?
For that sentence, we would say Allah.
Thank you. So when Jesus claims to be the first and the last, that's it. He just says, I'm the first and the last.
That was a more clear sentence than what you read.
Okay. So when Jesus says, I am the first and the last, that's not claiming to be God?
You're the first and the last of what?
It doesn't say anything. Therefore,
school, or the last one that came
okay,
out
good.
Of school,
so if you feel like this does not claim to be God, then you say this: I, El Flaco, am the first and the last. Say it just like Jesus said it. Go ahead.
No, why would I say it? I have to complete.
Because if it's not him claiming to be God, then you can say it. No problem. Prove me wrong. I'll concede the debate, and I'll say Jesus never claimed to be God. If you can say, I, El Flaco, am the first and the last. Go ahead and say it.
The first and the last of what? You had to complete the sentence.
I did complete the sentence. That's exactly how Jesus said it. I am the first and the last. Say it just like him, and I will concede the debate. Go ahead.
No, because that sentence doesn't make sense.
Why don't you want to? No. Why don't you want to say it? Just all you got. Look, I will concede. I will concede. I will concede the debate. Flaco. I will concede just to make sure. Flaco, don't talk over me, brother. Because I think you know that this is claiming to be God, and you don't want to say it because you know it's you claiming to be God. Now, if you don't believe that, then you can prove me wrong. You can say, I, El Flaco, am the first and the last. Go ahead and say it, and I will concede the debate. I will say you win.
Fine with that sentence, but the issue is you have to clean it up for your God, because your God is...
I don't need to do anything. You could just beat me in a debate right now by saying, I, El Flaco, am the first and the last. Go ahead.
No, because that sentence is not a complete sentence.
It is a complete sentence. That's exactly how he said it. That's exactly how he said it. Say, I am the first and the last. Otherwise, you're a liar.
But that's not what you said.
We all know that this means, even to a Muslim, the claim of divinity. And the reason why you don't want to say it is because you know what it means. So we all see that you're avoiding it. So everybody, all 180 people combined watching this and listening, they know that you're lying about this, brother. This is not working. Your whole claim that this is nothing is doing nothing. We see that you don't want to claim it. Why? Because you're caught. You don't know what to do. You don't want to claim it because you don't want to claim to be God. Very simple. Yeah, he left. He's not the sharpest tool in the not the sharpest knife in the drawer, brother. Guys, he's definitely There's something.
Listen, brother. I understand, like, I ain't coming up here being disrespectful. You believe in Jesus, which is understandable. I understand that. I'm a Muslim, bro. I believe in Islam. I believe there's only one God, Prophet Muhammad, his slave and master. Peace be upon him, brother. Listen, brother. Jesus was created by God, brother, which is Allah, brother. Okay, Jesus was a prophet, brother. He was a messenger, brother.
How do you know this?
Jesus is, if you worship, if Jesus is your God, who is God?
How do you know this?
Why would God show y'all how he was prosecuted, brother?
How do you know this, bro?
You see what I'm saying, brother? No, this is what you need to understand, brother. You was born.
Have a good day, bro. You thought in your delusional mind you was gonna come up here and steamroll my panel and not let me talk on my own panel. You thought that was gonna happen, bro? That may work in your toxic life that you live, but I'm not gonna tolerate it. So either you engage with a dialogue or kick rocks. Now you're gonna actually engage in a conversation, or you're just gonna keep preaching?
No, go ahead. You can talk. Wait, I want to hear your opinion.
Yeah. How do you know any of this that you're saying?
You said, how do I know? Because first of all, let me make this clear. My family was Christian. Okay, so I grew up in that. I grew up in the church and everything.
I'm sorry, I didn't ask for a life story. I asked, how do you know that these things are true that you're saying?
Because I read.
What'd you read?
I read. It's in the Quran and it's in the Bible.
In the Quran? Okay, how do you know the Quran? How do you know the Quran is true?
How I know is the Quran is even Jesus himself in the Bible say he's not God.
How do you know that the Quran is true?
Because it's facts. It's true. Yes, that's what was revealed to me.
So it's true because it's facts. Okay, how do you know it's facts?
Yes, and it goes on.
How do you know that the Quran? How do you know the Quran is facts? How do you know the Quran is facts?
Because I read the Bible. I read the Quran.
And can you show me? Can you show me how you concluded that it was facts?
What you mean how I conclude it was fact? Because it's happening today. With Allah talk about in the Quran.
It's happening today. It's happening today.
It's happening today. Yes. See, y'all Christians.
I still don't see how this is facts. How the Quran is facts.
Listen, bro. Hear me out real quick, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm good, bro. Have a good day, man. I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. I feel like I'm in a used car lot, bro. I feel like I'm getting sold something, man. You know? Hey, come on, man. Hey, bro, look, just sign right here. Okay? I'm telling you this car is good, bro. Everybody wants this car, bro. I'm telling you, everybody want it. Like, if you don't sign right now, it's gonna be gone. You're gonna miss out. All right, just sign right here, bro. Social security number right here, credit card right here. You know, it's all good, man. Just sign right here, bro. Please. All right, bro, get out of here. What's up?
What's up, my guy?
What's up? What faith are you?
I'm Muslim.
All right, what you got, man?
I just saw the topic and I heard the other guy on there.
He was dumb, wasn't he?
Huh?
He was dumb, wasn't he?
I don't know what was wrong with Ak.
It was weird, bro. It was weird.
Yeah. But I see here the board. It says Jesus is God, not a law.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my question is with this panel, what makes one declare Jesus to be God, and what is your understanding of the law?
So first question, I believe he's God because of the Bible. And then, what was the second part? You talking about Allah? That he's not Allah? Yeah, Allah is a proper name for the God of the Quran. I don't believe the God of the Quran is the creator.
Okay. Let's address, since you brought that part up, let's address that first.
Okay.
Allah is simply Arabic.
I know.
You know, I mean, it's even in Amharic, which is the Ethiopian language, it's there. Even from the biblical perspective, I forgot the language. It's still there. It's Aramaic,
yeah. But brother, I understand what the word means. That doesn't mean that everyone who claims something to be Allah is going to be the same being, right? So
Hmm.
if I say I'm a Muslim to you, and I pray 5 times a day in one direction towards Allah, and my Allah is my cow in my backyard, am I actually a Muslim?
No.
Okay. So you see how the word, even though the word is the same, when you get the context, you realize it's something different. So even though Allah claims to be the God of Abraham, the God of Jesus, the God of all humanity, and the creator, it doesn't mean he actually is. I just don't believe he is the one from the Quran.
Okay. And why, if you don't mind me asking, what makes you what has taken place, or what do you find that says that he's not who he claims to be?
Well, there's a lot of issues with Islam, even like in its origins. Like, for example, in the cave of Hira, where Muhammad received the revelation for the first time from Gabriel. How did Muhammad verify that that was actually Gabriel giving him the revelation?
He had no way to verify that.
I
He's
agree.
talking to
I
an angel.
agree. So he had no way to verify it. I agree. So why should we trust that this was actually an angel from God?
Well, for me, I grew up Christian, you know, and I became Muslim by trying to disprove Muhammad Salih Wasallam, peace be upon him. And by studying the history of the man, what he did and things of this nature, is how I came to the conclusion that he wasn't a false prophet.
Brother, I did a research on Muhammad's history, and I don't get the same result. But even if I were to grant it to you and say that he was such a great and honest man, can great and honest men be deceived?
Yeah, very much so.
Okay, so then that still doesn't answer my question. How did Muhammad know that this was Gabriel? How did he
Well,
verify
like I
it?
said, there's nothing that I can say of that I know of that he said that says he can verify that.
Right. So then why should we believe it? Because Muhammad could be just deceived. He may believe it, but that doesn't mean it's true.
He may believe it, but it doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah, he could be deceived. Have you ever met
You know,
somebody? Do you know anybody
can't argue
that?
that point.
Do you know anybody that you know is honest about something, but they believe something, but that thing they believed is just a lie the whole time? They were being deceived or scammed.
Absolutely. I
Okay,
feel that way about
so even
I
if
believe in Jesus was God.
okay,
I
bro,
feel
that's
like
fine.
that.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about
Yeah.
Muhammad right now. So you are like,
Mhm.
well, Muhammad is a great, honest guy. He would never lie. Okay, fine. I don't believe that. I don't think he was a great guy. But even if I were to go along with you and say, fine, he was a great and honest man, how does this prove that what he saw was actually Gabriel? How do we verify this?
There is no verification for it.
Right. And you said that multiple times. And I appreciate the
Yeah.
honesty. But you see, if there is no verification, then why should we believe it?
I'm saying,
Bro,
well,
what?
I, I have to go with the works of the man.
How does the works of the man prove that this is true?
Well, that's why I come back to what I was saying. I come from the biblical perspective. You know, I grew up Christian. And
Brother, I'm
I
asking
believe
about
what the
how do
Bible
we
says.
know? I don't know what the Bible has to do with Muhammad receiving a revelation from God. How do we know that this is true? He got it
From the
from he got it
prophecies of the
from,
Bible. That's what I'm telling you.
uh-huh.
Me, from the prophecies of the Bible and the works of the man,
What
based
prophecies of the
off
Bible?
what the Bible, all throughout the Old Testament.
Okay, what are the
About the
what
different.
prophecies are you referring to?
Ooh, man, it's been like over 25, and Muslim over 25, almost 30 years. I haven't read the Bible in so long, but some of the prophecies that were, like the coming of Ahmed, like Isa, like
Where
Jesus, peace be
where
upon
is
him, he
this?
said that. You have in the Old Testament as well as Jesus himself said in the New Testament that he had to come so that the Comforter would come.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Oh, what are you talking about? Where
I
he
believe
said?
that the Comforter,
So you're talking about where Jesus sends the Comforter?
yeah, well, he said he had to
So
leave for the
Jesus, so
Comforter.
Jesus sent Muhammad?
I believe he spoke about. I believe that was Muhammad he was speaking about. Yes.
Who was Muhammad sent by, according to Islam?
What do you mean sent by?
Isn't he a messenger of
He
Rasul?
was. Yeah, he's a messenger.
Okay, and our messengers are sent by who?
Yes, correct. By God.
Okay, and then Jesus says
Proper
he
name, Allah.
sends. Okay, and then Jesus says he is the one that's going to send this comforter who you say is Muhammad. So that would make Jesus God,
Well,
right?
I didn't say Jesus said he sent. I said Jesus said he must go so that the comforter can come.
It's
Not that he
that same verse that you're
Now,
quoting.
that's what the
Jesus,
text say. I have
that
to go back
same
and look at that.
that same verse that you're saying, the same verses that you're referring to. Jesus saying he is going to be the one that sends the comforter.
Yeah, I didn't get that when I read it back then. I got that he said he had to leave so that the comforter could come.
Do you want me
He's
to
here
show you?
now,
Do you want me to
and
show
he
you?
has to leave.
Sounds
I
like
mean,
you're
yeah, you
driving.
can definitely. I mean, hey, bro.
Right.
Yeah, I am driving. I'm a truck driver.
No problem, bro. I'll just read it to you. I think it's in John 15. It's either John 15 or 14. One second.
Take the exit. The right.
Oh, it's 14.
US 130 North Florida 295 North.
All right. That's what he says. He says, and I will pray to the Father, and he will give you another helper, that he may abide with you forever, the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it never sees him nor knows him. But you know him, for he dwells with you and will be in you. Is Muhammad in you?
No.
Okay. So that doesn't work either. Let's see. Verse 26, but the helper, the comforter, the Holy Spirit, you don't believe he's the Holy Spirit either, whom the Father will send in my name. Did Muhammad come in Jesus' name?
Not the way you might interpret it.
Okay.
No.
John 16:7. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is to your advantage that I go away, for I do not go away. The helper, the comforter, will not come to you, but if I depart, I will send him to you. That's the same verse you were quoting.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
So where are you getting Muhammad in prophecies in the Bible?
Well, that was just one of the prophecies to go with some of the things of the Old Testament. Like again, I said, it's been over almost 30 years since I read the Bible.
Okay, brother. I'm still not seeing how you can believe that this book, how we can verify that this book is from God if we can't even verify that he got it from Gabriel.
I mean, well, the book itself, we got scientific facts in the Quran.
So,
you know, different things that were spoke about in the Quran that
so
they had no way of knowing. I mean, that's verification.
verification of what?
That is miraculous.
Why would that? First of all, there's a bunch of scientific stuff that's been debunked and shown to be incorrect. But even if I were to grant it to you and say, fine, there's scientific information in there that they couldn't have known back then, why can't this just come from a demon that does know these things?
So this is the thing here, right? So it basically boils down to what we choose to believe and how we choose to believe it.
That's why
Like,
that's what we're discussing though, brother. Like nobody chooses when it comes to religion, you don't just choose to believe something just because you like it. You have to choose religion based on facts and based on seeking truth. So
exactly.
Okay, so you're saying that the Quran, you know it's true because of scientific miracles, right? Or information. And my question is, well, how do you know it didn't come from a demon that knows these things? Why is that not possible?
It could very well be possible, you know.
So then how do we know that this is from God then?
Turn left on Asbury Station Road.
I can't see from my perception. I wouldn't see the shayateen or the demons or devils, whatever you want to call them, establishing something so good and pure.
That's just your opinion, brother.
Yeah, it
I
is. It
think
absolutely is.
I from my perspective, I think demons are very intelligent and they've been around a long time and they're perfectly capable of committing deception to this level. So, okay, so who's right and who's wrong? Where's the evidence to prove who's right? You or me? Like, what's the evidence?
I mean, what you haven't presented any evidence to prove Allah wrong.
I've presented possibilities of it not being Allah.
Exactly. You
Right.
created a lot of.
So, brother, you understand if we were in the court of law, right? And
Yes,
and you're making the claim that Allah is, the Quran is true and everything, the burden of proof is on you to present the evidence. So you need to prove without reasonable doubt that there is it has to be beyond reasonable doubt for a jury to claim that you are correct, right? But remember, all I have to do as to falsify your evidence is present reasonable doubt. So I'm presenting reasonable doubt. You're saying, well, scientific information shows that it's from God. Now I present reasonable doubt saying, well, it could be from demons. And you agreed. Therefore, you're failing to provide evidence beyond reasonable doubt.
Turn left.
Right. Well, I was coming to get your proof from you. You know what I'm saying?
About
I was
what?
coming to prove about your board, what your board said. You know, remember,
Which
I'm the one
part?
that asked questions.
Okay.
But about, you had a 2-part statement up there. Or 2 things, like Jesus is God. Or, I forgot. I'm not looking at it right now.
In 1/4 mile,
And
turn left.
and not
then
Allah.
Take the first right.
So that
So
was
what
probably,
about
that's my question.
Okay, so
that
go
was my
ahead.
question.
So what is it? So what's the question? I don't get it. I thought I answered it.
Well, you just said it wasn't. You just said it wasn't. I'm like, well, why? Why? First of all, Allah. Why don't you believe Allah is God?
I already told you. I don't think there's any evidence to support it. There's problems with your origin, like where this book even comes from.
Turn left.
Why would I
Okay,
just
the origin
believe?
story.
Why would I just believe in a book that you yourself admitted is not verifiable as to where the source is, and that you admitted that the information can come from demons? Why would I believe in this book? I can't hear you for speaking.
Sorry about
clearly.
that.
Okay.
I lost my signal for a second. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah. I guess when you look at it from that perspective, you can. So, what is your proof that Jesus is God?
I believe it because of the Bible, and I believe the Bible is a reliable source.
Okay. So, when Jesus talks about not being able to do anything except with the Father, that's not a separation of him from being God in your understanding?
No, because where you're quoting from, if you read it carefully, you're quoting from John chapter 5, verse, and then if you read from 16 to 19, he's literally claiming to be God, and the Jews understand it too. Watch. So verse 16.
Then take the first left.
For this now the context of the story is Jesus was healing a man on the Sabbath, and according to the law on the Sabbath, you're not supposed to do anything, because the only one that does anything is God. God is the only one that works on the Sabbath because he sustains the universe. So listen to what happens. For this reason, the Jews persecuted Jesus and sought to unalive him, because he had done these things on the Sabbath. But Jesus answered them, my Father has been working until now, and I have been working. Therefore, the Jews sought all the more to unalive him, because he not only broke the Sabbath, but also said that God was his Father, making himself equal with God. Then Jesus answered. Now, you would think that if the Jews were having the understanding that Jesus was making himself equal to God and trying to unalive him, if Jesus didn't mean that, you would think that Jesus would correct them and say, no, that's not what I meant, and then corrects him. But that's not what he does. Listen to what he says. Then Jesus answered and said to them, most assuredly, I say to you, the Son can do nothing of himself, but what he sees the Father do. For whatever he does, The Son also does in like manner. Can any human say that they can do whatever God does?
No.
So is he claiming to do whatever God can do in this statement?
That's what his claim is, according to what you're reading.
Right. And is he making himself equal to God?
Yeah, it is. Very much so.
Okay. So just proper context and reading the verses, you'll get an understanding that this is claiming him being God.
I'm going to have to do some more research, buddy. You put
Fair
some
enough.
stuff on my mind here. I got to go and look at.
Fair enough, brother. Drive
Yeah.
safe. Drive safe, man. Nice talking to you. You're welcome back anytime.
Hey, the pleasure's mine.
All right, man. God bless. What's up, Amin, with the face reveal?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Dude, it was funny too because like remember like I had told you I was gonna do it, like, but I was gonna wait until like April.
Mm-hmm.
But me and Life were talking the other day and he was like, bro, like, do you just want to like jump on some of these streams or whatever? Like, you know, and I was like, yeah, sure, you know. And then he was like, you know, it might be better, you know, you start
Yeah, just
you
show
know,
your face, bro. Like, stop messing around.
Just take off that COVID-19 mask.
Yo, watch this,
The
Jared. We still
COVID-19.
think that Salah or Yusalli comes from Salah or Salah, you
Oh
Jared.
my God, bro! What?
Oh,
why'd you
hey,
run last
oh, let me
time?
tell you something. Let me give you context. I mean, let me give you context. This guy came up here. He thought he was gonna do something.
Yo, he's running.
And I brought up the Allah praise verse, bro. My video got like 50,000 views off of his dumb ass.
This is the guy.
Yeah, off of his dumb ass. And then he tried to make a video back, right? And it got like 50 views.
No one gives a fuck.
So he's trying to come back. He's trying to come back to get his get back. Go sit down, bro. He's trying to get his get back. He's like, damn it, bro. I can't believe you got 50,000 views on that video, man. He's trying to get his get back.
He is the literal definition of freaking Eggman from Sonic. Bro, go sit down, bro. Go sit down.
Have a seat, bro. Have a seat, man.
Oh my God.
And look what he said. He said he cooked me just now. These people, bro, they really say anything to make themselves feel better, bro.
Yo, so last night when I was on that stream, bro, like the amount of and it is true. Like when you actually like engage like the way that it's like show your face, like, bro, that's when you start getting the crazy conversations.
Crazy, bro.
Like these are real people.
Real life folks, bro.
Real
with jobs,
life
children, licenses. Yeah, bro. It's crazy, man. Milky?
Milky, what the world, bro?
Hey, hey, Milky. What faith are you?
Pause, bro. You might have to.
I'll just say rants. Is that rants? Rants.
Yeah.
What faith are you?
I'm like fully Islamic. Like from
Are you?
like,
Is this a boy or a girl? No offense.
A girl.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure because sometimes these little boys be coming up and they be, I'll be like, bro, you can't be up here.
Oh yeah. That every time I go.
How old are you?
Like 15.
Okay, yeah, you're too young to be up here though, but appreciate it. Too young to be up here. We got age limits here. I know y'all ain't used to that, but we got them over here. Abu, what's up?
Why are you all running from that? She's gonna walk you all through, man. You guys
just like last time, right? Where he fumbled. He was like, we got a clip off of him.
Please.
Why don't you step up to the plate? What you got, bro?
No, don't worry. I can handle all you together. It's
all right, bro. What you got, man? What you got?
Stop running from people that have knowledge, bro. Stop picking
you think Dash has knowledge?
That don't know nothing. Stop doing that.
Is Dash your shake, bro? Is he your shake?
Let's go. Yeah, simple. Now
he is your shake.
He is. Bro, this is what I hear with these people, bro. Yeah, the whole circus here, bro. That's what we hear, man.
Are
don't
you
we
gonna
here to
like
have a
bring a? Are you gonna bring an argument? Or are you gonna keep glazing this dude, bro? Like, what's your argument?
nah? Your argument is already flawed. Making God three.
Hey, shout out to Ennis, bro. Thank you for the money guns, man.
The best morning live.
WNS in the chat. WNS in the chat, man, with the money guns and sending a, he sent one earlier and he got one for Amin too. And I forgot to do the money. I forgot to do the money gun music for you, but we'll do it for Amin too. Thank you for sending him a money gun.
The best morning live.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
This is what you all do.
Yeah, bro.
Make money off God.
That's right, brother. We love it. We're getting a
Yeah.
private jet, bro. You'll be invited if you want.
You make money off God instead of worshiping Him.
That's right, brother. That's what we do, man.
When we get our private jet, you're gonna be the
please.
guys putting our bags in the cargo.
I don't need to be a priest to make money.
You don't get to
You can
ride
carry
with
our
us.
bag for us, bro.
Yeah, bro. You
Listen,
ride in the
listen.
cargo section with the other animals, bro.
Listen,
Are you
I
gonna
make
bring
money.
a?
I make money while I sleep.
Are you gonna bring an argue? Are you gonna bring an argument? Or are you gonna keep glazing? What's your argument?
I'm gonna give you a clear argument.
Go ahead.
Simple.
We waiting, bro.
The argument is already on the screen already. So I disagree with all that Trinity logical stuff. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, okay. So just because something doesn't make sense to you, it's not true?
It's never true.
So just because something doesn't make sense to you, it makes it false?
Well, it's not true, and I'll prove to you it's not true.
Okay. So just to be clear, just because it doesn't make sense to you, that doesn't necessarily mean it's not true. You have another piece of evidence to demonstrate.
It's not just me. This is the standard.
What's the standard? What's the standard?
The standard of God.
Okay, where do you get the standard of God?
So when God created heavens and earth, He does not dwell in them. He's
Where do you get this standard of God?
Let me finish.
If you're not going to answer my question, bro, then I'm just going to move on. There's like mad people requesting too. I don't need to have you up here.
That's what you guys do. Run.
Okay, are you going to run from my question? Where do you get this standard of God?
The standard of God? He gave us the standard. He gave us through
Where do we get this?
Through all the manual He sent down.
Through all the what?
Manuals.
Manual? What's a manual? What's that?
A manual. So if I create something.
Hey, thank you for the money gun, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. We're making money over here. We're making that money. We're about to get that jet very soon. Bro, it's going to be crazy, man. We're all going to party it up.
We don't care about that, bro. I'm a Muslim.
I'm not talking to you, bro. I'm talking to the chat. We're all celebrating that we're making that money right now, bro. We're making that money. You know what I'm talking about? What was that song back in the day? That Arab money? We're making that Arab money, gang.
Arab money.
Do.
Stop yapping, man. Stop yapping.
Oh man. All right, Abu. Thanks for helping me make money, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Have a good day, man. Holy crap.
And what's crazy is in Islam, bro, like if you like memorize all of the names of Allah, you get like different type of
you get mad deeds,
you get
right?
mansions and stuff. And
oh
like,
man,
bro,
crazy deeds, bro, in Jannah.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello.
Hi. Yes, I actually came on here to agree because I'm a Christian. I'm a believer. I just wanted to mention to anybody that has questions, just to kind of like, I don't know, alley-oop this thing. It's like also in Genesis, when God created man, He said, "Let us make man in our image."
Oh dang, shoot. Sorry. We had the janitor called out last night. The stage is a little slippery. But appreciate it though, sis. Appreciate it. That was good though. Yeah, Genesis 1:26 is good. I like that one. All right. Request if you disagree, Christians. If you have questions, come up. Yeah, and if you got hurt while you got slipped off, we do have my HR guy in the chat. Make sure you email him and let him know any injuries and anything like that. We did start like certain claims and refunds. But refund processing right now is going at the rate of inflation, which is like 1.2% per year. So estimated time is like 95 to 100 years. So, but anyways, Yeah, shout out to everybody who's working really hard and Bear the Image Incorporated.
Bro's gonna be a corpse before they get that check.
That's right, man.
Uh,
So we're waiting for.
it's like it's like when you go bowling and you like, you get real amped up and you get ready to make that, you get ready to bowl the ball, and then that foot accidentally goes over the line and you slip. You
That's so
slip on the
embarrassing, bro. It
thing.
almost happened to me a couple times, bro. It's like, yo, nobody saw that.
That's what the stage is, guys. It's
A little slippery,
bowling
man.
ball. Yeah. It's a little
Yeah,
slippery.
we're trying to find good janitors, bro. But yeah, Contriti, yeah, we had a Christian slip off the stage by accident, so she might be filing a complaint. Maybe she got hurt, bumped her head on the way out. So,
Oh,
just be on the
dude.
lookout.
When you was on that live last night, I understood like 25%. But from what I did understand, it was so freaking funny, bro.
Yo, you a little kid, bro. Get out of here. Yeah, I know, bro. He told me, that guy, he said, I was like, how do you know, like, how can we verify that it was Gabriel that gave him the Quran? He goes, oh, we don't. We just don't know. I don't know how to verify it. I'm like, bro, good thing CapCut has subtitles, and good thing CapCut can translate, because watch what's about to happen, bro. We're about to blow this up.
It's funny too, because like his title said like I was able to read it. It says something to the effect of like, ask questions and I'm answering doubts or something like that.
Yeah, if you have doubts about Islam.
Yeah. And I was like, wait, so like, what if I'm a Muslim and I actually do want to know, well, how do we know that
Well,
Gabriel
I
is
didn't
Gabriel?
say that, but what I was telling him was like, bro, like, if I had, like, is doubting where the Quran comes from not a doubt in Islam? And he was like, nah, like, I'm only taking questions about the Quran and how to interpret things specifically.
Right.
So, and then I tried to keep him on there, but when he brought me back up, then I brought up the Injil, and, he said the Injil was preserved in the 7th century. So I'm like, okay, well then why do we see Injils during that time and before that says Jesus died on the cross? He's like, no, that's only in 2026 that you see that. Like,
what?
Okay, bro. I'm like, well, show me what you mean then. Show me an Injil that doesn't say that. He's like, I don't have to show you text from 1400 years ago. Okay.
These people.
I'm like, all right, bro, we're good. That's
bro. It was the same thing last night when I was running that topic, and what I found out, like, and like, like the more you do a topic, you start to learn it really well. Like you start to anticipate what they're gonna say.
Yeah,
They
all
just
the
say the same
rebuttals.
thing. You know all the rebuttals, bro. So one thing they kept saying was like, oh, but how do we know that this is an authentic text? And I'm like, but that's not the argument, because I can grant for the sake of the argument that it's not an authentic text. If that's the case, it actually proves my point that we don't have any way of verifying if Muhammad is the seal of the prophets, because you can't point me into any direction where I can get an authentic text.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just keep trying to argue the authenticity of the Bible. I'm like, bro, like, what is wrong with y'all? Like,
the Quran is true because the Bible's false. How does that follow, bro?
How does that follow, bro?
How do you know this book is true? Well, I read the Bible, and the Bible showed to me it was wrong. I'm like, bro, what? What is going on here? Oh, we got a couple of super chats. Ty the Fly Guy, thank you again, gang, for the second super chat. Is there a live where a Muslim doesn't goal shift? I don't know, man. That'll be a hard one to find, bro. Hard one. Verna, thank you so much also for the super chat. They're willing to die for Allah, but not vice versa. Sad. Yeah, exactly right. Allah ain't gonna die for you, bro. He ain't gonna do that, man. And then Hig, thank you so much. He read the Quran, or how is that how he said it? That guy, Quran. Yeah, he said it like that.
Quran.
And then Ty the Fly Guy hitting with the copyright, and you know what we got to do for the copyright, man. We got to get 10% to the pastor. Let's go. Shout out to Ty the Fly Guy. We're getting that private jet, man, pretty soon, bro. The Muslims hate it. The Muslims hate it, bro. They haters. W Ty the Fly Guy.
Damn, son, where'd you find
The
this?
Quran. The Quran. Oh, here it is. Let's go. All right, genuine question from Ty the Fly Guy on this $10 super chat. Why do Muslims and Unitarians think Christians believe Jesus is God? They don't believe that it says it in the Bible. So where do they think we get it from? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, obviously, we get it from the Bible. It's our interpretation, but you know, they're trying to put the whole rhetoric. Well, it don't really say that, and you know, where you show me explicit, unequivocal, unambiguous verse where he says, "I am God, come worship me." You know, it's that whole Zechariah argument. And then we got a hater in the chat, Forever Toxic. Thank you for the super chat. Dang, I mean, he's coming after you. He said, we had a mean face reveal. He said, keep the shiesty on. That's crazy, bro. Dang, Forever Toxic. His name fits. He's being toxic.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. From the way that you're acting, from the way that you sound, you probably need to put a shiesty on. Like, bro, that breath, bro. Bro, I can't even imagine you coming on stage. Bro, your breath probably stinks so bad I can smell it through the phone, bro.
Chill, bro.
Like,
Forever Toxic is a supporter, bro. I think he's
like,
just
bro,
joking.
like, oh, okay, bro, bro, look, bro, y'all, I'm always there.
He was coming at you, bro. Chill, bro.
I'm like, bro, yes.
Get at him on the live, on your own live,
probably
bro.
why you call yourself Forever Toxic, bro. Forever Toxic.
Oh, that's funny, bro. All right, where's everybody at, man? We got Dash trying to get his get backs, bro, because he got dunked on so bad. That's crazy.
Hey, bro, you need to put some Spot 'em Got 'em, bro, on that playlist, bro. Beatbox.
Spot 'em Got 'em. I don't even know what that is.
Bro,
am I old or something?
Nah, I mean, he low key kind of old though, so I don't know, bro. I'm gonna send you this song that I'm talking about. Beatbox by Spot 'em Got 'em, bro.
All right, I'll look it up. Facts Only says, I keep a shiesty on as well. I'm standing that with Amin. Yeah, Amin took it off though, bro. Like, pause. He took off the shiesty. So you're gonna have to like follow suit too, Facts. You know?
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. When I found, bro, it's low key kind of freeing because, bro, that mask, bro, is hot.
Bro, I'm not.
Like, bro,
I looked
on,
at you, so I was like, I don't know how he does that, bro. Like,
yeah, nah, bro. Freeing. Very freeing. I don't know how Sig did it for years, bro.
Yeah, I don't know either, bro.
Years.
He'll be doing it in IRL content too and everything. I'm like, damn. That's crazy. Oh, he a rapper out of Florida. Then I should definitely know who he is. Spot 'em Got 'em?
That's what I was saying, bro.
Oh, I didn't hear you. My bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know who he was. Yeah. You know? I'll be up with it with them young hip teens, you know? Keep track of that hippity hoppity music, you know? So we do, man. Mad humid behind the Bro, I'm from Florida, man. We don't, during COVID, we didn't really wear masks like that. You know, mask was optional, you know? We kind of looked at you funny when you did wear a mask, you know? We'd be like, yo, is he a liberal or what? You know, we started looking at people weird. You know?
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. COVID-19 days was like crazy, dude.
It was low key crazy, bro. Like I would think sometimes I'm like, yo, I'm living in a really crazy time period, but like
right now,
we're all just like coping with it, so we're trying to make it normal. But it's like, nah, this is really like insane. Like like people are not gonna believe what we went through. Like it's crazy,
bro. It's low key gonna be like in the history books, like 50 years from now, right? Like your grandkids gonna be in school, like granddad, was y'all really wearing masks? Like,
yo,
yes,
seriously,
we was really wearing masks, and people was really out here.
And y'all people from Cali and Jersey and New York, y'all had it the worst. Like I was in the land of the free over here, bro. We was living a regular life. Just we wore a mask sometimes in certain places that we had to, because otherwise we'd be too crazy, But spring break was going on still. Everybody was flying from all these locked up states down here, It's crazy.
Bro, it was crazy too because like then when they started doing the mandated what they call it, like distancing or something like that.
Social distancing, yeah.
The social distancing, bro. You would see videos of like jits at parties, bro. And they would be like wearing masks 20 feet from each other dancing. I'm like, bro, this junk is weird, bro.
No.
Like, it was just strange. Very strange time.
Yeah, we were locked up, but then Warzone came out, and I was just like, like we couldn't go nowhere. It's like, bro, we playing Call of Duty all day, bro. That's all we was doing
That's
during
crazy.
COVID, bro. Call of Duty. Hey, shout out to Keem 0818. Thank you so much. Became a new YouTube member, bro. Welcome to the membership. You can enjoy the emotes now in the chat, and then also get some exclusive recordings, like from some of the teachings, like the Matthew Bible study. So make sure you enjoy that. And then after I update the Patreon, I am going to update some things in the YouTube membership as well. So stay tuned for that. Ah, man. Okay. Where's the ops at, bro? These ops are, we still got Dash crying in the chat. In the request. Yeah, he's a little hurt from that last video, bro. I don't know why it took him so long to come circle back around, though. It took him a minute to spin the block, bro. Like, damn, bro, I dunked on you like a month and a half, 2 months ago. That's crazy,
bro. I mean, imagine holding on to a grudge for that long, bro.
Yo, for real, that's like not healthy, bro. It's not healthy at all.
Bro has a freaking picture of you in his room
with
a freaking red X on it. With a red X on it.
I'm gonna get you one day, bear the image. I will get you.
Today is the day.
Today I am up early. I will get you today. Oh man, these people are nuts, man. Christ offers. I'll just say Christ offers. Thank you so much. Oh, Christ offers a key. Christ offers a key. Thank you so much for the super chat. COVID mask wave, shiesty mask, dope, crusader-ish. Hey, let's go. Let's go, Christ offers. And then Keem coming in strong at the YouTube membership with a $10 super chat. You deliver every morning. Joining the Discord soon. Bless. Hey, definitely join the Discord, bro. And we have some great convos in there, man. So you are more than welcome. Everybody's welcome. Discord is free to join. Link in the bio for both YouTube and the TikTok. So definitely join the Discord. Oh, I think we hit 1.1, like 1,100 members now. We're over 1,100 members.
So. Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. It's crazy, bro, like seeing where the Discord is now. And people actually like be in there on a consistent basis just talking, bro. Mm-hmm. Like that's what you want. Like that's amazing. So definitely make sure you guys join that Discord.
Yeah, and we be talking about lives and stuff. Like yesterday, I went on a live. Even though y'all spooked the kid, man, the kid was he was terrified, bro. He was so nervous before he even brought me up because he saw you guys saying let bear up, and it's like an increase, just that little tick of increase of viewership, just got him nervous, man. He was already like closed off, man. So I don't know. Did I just let up the hash by accident? No, I didn't.
I forget who it was, bro. Somebody in the chat was like, Mexican Harry Potter, let bear up. I was like, bro, what in the world?
I was like, oh my God, bro. Like, I already know this guy is gonna be so mad at me. I'm not even saying nothing bad. I'm just trying to have a chat, Yeah, next time we can't. Next time, wait till I'm up there to start trolling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all were trolling too much, man. That kid was mad nervous. Hella nervous. But all right, Keem. Yeah, no problem, Keem. Appreciate you, bro. And we'll see you in the Discord. By the way, that reminds me, in the Discord, we do have an event coming up this upcoming Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're in the Discord, you can click the events at the top left in the menu bar. You should see a calendar icon. If you're doing it on your phone, you got to click the calendar icon. If you're on the computer, you can see it just right there. But on the events tab with the calendar icon, you'll see different events. And there's one coming up this upcoming Sunday of the Quran preservation, a whole lecture showing you guys on how the Quran is not as preserved as you think it is, or as they say it is. Maybe you didn't think it, but you know how these Muslims be doing, bro. We got preserved. I believe it's from God because it's not corrupted. Yeah, okay. Well, there's a lot of questions about it being corrupted in its history. And we have J49er that's going to be doing a lecture where he has extensive research of breaking it down on how this book is not as preserved as we think it is, therefore reasonable to assume that it is not divine. So make sure you guys join that. It's going to be good. It's going to be like about an hour-long lecture, and then he's going to take some Q&As as well. So a lot of learning going to be done. I know I'm going to learn a lot because I have not done the history or the research that Jay has done. I just go off of what people say on there, and I don't really bring that argument as much because I haven't really studied it. But maybe you might start seeing me pull it, pull out the arsenal a little bit, and start showing them the corruption. You know what I mean? So shout out to J49er. Make sure you guys join that. And by the way, the goal for that event is to have at least 100 people attend the event. I know we had over 50 people say they're interested, which is great. We're at 60 now. So 60 people are interested. Guys, make sure when you go to the events, press interested, because what's going to happen is if you have your notifications on, which you should turn on, when the event begins, it's going to send you a notification on your phone that it started so you don't forget. Okay? It's going to be in my Discord, Nate the Great, on the Discord. So make sure you guys join the Discord and click interested in that for the Quranic preservation. Okay? He's going to talk about the Ahruf and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. All them, funny names that they be saying. You know what I mean? And then we'll all learn together, man. I think it's going to be really, really cool. And we're going to have, and I believe he's going to do, if this goes well, he's going to do another lecture on another topic with the Quran as well, like with the satanic verses and stuff like that. So anyways, Uthman, Aruf is on fire. Oh, bro, these people, bro. But yeah, anyways, guys, it's going to be really good. We're all going to learn from it. It's going to be great. Lot of information. So I am going to figure out how I'm going to record it so that other people who maybe are not in, anyways, not in the time zone to attend it live, I'm going to figure out how we can record it. I'll probably get with you, Amin, on how you do your stuff or something. If not, I'll try to record it myself. Let's see. All right, that's about it. Hold on. Do I have a super chat? I think I do. Oh, no. I got everybody. All right, cool. Yeah, so anyways, tap the screen, guys. Let's get to 50K. I can't believe we're not at 50K likes, man. That's why we don't get no ops right now. So 50K likes so we can get some more ops. We had some decent conversations today. We had some weirdos. We had some people mad, Metaphysics Mike, doing, putting me on his little thumbnail or whatever. He mad because, you know why he mad. Everybody know why he mad, man. He tried to come with the Muslim argument. And Jesus don't know the hour, Habibi. How can he be God? How can he be God if he don't know the hour? Habibi. All right. Forever Toxic, thank you so much for the second super chat. Hey, when are you going to debate in Espanol? My father can see the debates and, God willing, consider orthodoxy. Man, Pentecostal is crazy and heretical. I've been I went on 2 Muslim lives, Hispanic Muslim lives, and debated in Spanish the last 2 nights in a row. The first night I didn't record it because, I don't know, man, like I speak fluent Spanish, but it's not, even though it was my first language, it's not my primary language. And speaking of, man, sometimes even knowing the words in English for some of these terminologies, you know what I'm saying? It's difficult. Imagine when I never discussed it in Spanish. So I wanted to kind of practice it, but it went actually way better than I thought. And then the second one yesterday, I just kept getting booted off, but I did get a clip and I recorded it. So there is a couple other Muslim lives I'm probably going to join and debate them. And who knows? I was even thinking about figuring out a way to get my videos and get them translated in Spanish or something like that too. So that other people can watch the debates and play it back or whatever and learn something in Spanish, So who knows? Maybe even other languages. Maybe we do it in Arabic. Ooh, translated in Arabic, So the Habibis can see it. They'll be like, oh my God, Islam is false. I need to leave. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to you getting your pops to orthodoxy, man. I definitely know my dad is not a fan of orthodoxy either. But he's come to see the benefits of, just basically my lifestyle and everything, and he supports it. So that would be sick, Spanish Bear Live. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know if I could do a whole live like that, guys. I'm not gonna lie. That would be kind of, that'd be kind of crazy. That would be kind of crazy. But, maybe in the future, inshallah, inshallah, Only if Allah wills, because He writes my actions, you know? He decides what I do, what I don't do, you know? Allah, the Quran decided I'm not going to be a Muslim. He said, I'm not going to be a Habibi, so there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. But mashallah for me being orthodox and not a Habibi, you know? Miguel, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Thoughts on Pentecostal churches? Depends on which one you're talking about. If they're oneness, they're blatant heretics. And if they're Trinitarian, some issues there. My wife is, she comes from that background, and not me, so I don't really have a ton of experience, but I have some. Yeah, there's a lot of problems, and you know, she can talk to you about that if you want, but yeah, she comes from that background. It's definitely, from what I know of her story, it's definitely not the healthiest environment, you know, as far as teaching Christ and all these things, you know, a lot of craziness. And obviously not a lot of things in line with the historical church either, which I think is an issue for any denomination that is not Orthodox. So anyways, bro, I'm assuming you come from that background, brother. If you are Pentecostal, you are, as long as you're a Trinitarian, you are welcome. Well, even if you're not a Trinitarian, you're welcome here, but you know what I mean? I support you. You know, this channel's for you if you're a Trinitarian, even if you're Pentecostal. However, there is a lot of things I do disagree with Pentecostal as a whole. So anyways, hopefully that answers your question. All right. Just don't trust AI for the interpretation. Or do you talking about for like the translations, Neo? I think there is specific tools though that are AI that are reliable for translating these things though. I'm not saying I was just gonna pop on ChatGPT and do it, but I think CapCut has has a feature that does help translate some of these things to another language, at least for the subtitles. And as it may not be 100% accurate, maybe, but if we get the majority of it right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But that what would be cool is like if there's, and I don't know if this exists, if there was like a tool like an AI where I could take my videos and it could be a whole like voiceover in another language, like that would be amazing. I don't know if that exists. If it doesn't exist, it should exist, and it probably will, you know, at some point with the way AI is going. But that would be awesome. That would be absolutely awesome, because then I could take the videos and do a bunch of different, not just Spanish, but a bunch of different languages, you know? Yeah, I know YouTube has auto translate and stuff, but those are captions. I'm talking about like a voiceover, like an actual voiceover, you know? That would be fire. Oh, it is possible? Okay, you got to send that to me, Neil, if it's possible. I don't know of it. What's up, bro? Yo, Zay too wild.
It's not an option. Today is the last day to take a...
Yo, was that kid in school or something? YouTube does auto voiceover? Is that true, guys? I didn't know that. YouTube does auto voiceover, guys? Is that true? Somebody fact check. It is true? Wow. Well, dang. You know? For years. Oh, dang. For years. He's going to make me feel bad about it, too. For years now. Dang. I just been missing out. How the hell? Like, yeah, that's dope, though, if they do. Because then...
Yeah, they sorry, I was listening. I'm at work, so I'm in and out. But I was listening to what you're saying. Yeah, YouTube has auto dubbing, and I found out about it on accident because one time I was trying to update the description of one of my shorts, and I accidentally turned it on, and then people were commenting. They were like, "Why is the video in Arabic?" And I was like, "What?" So then I clicked on it, and like the whole video, like it translated it to Arabic. It was the
Wow.
weirdest, the audio. It was
But
so freaking weird.
but like an actual voice, or was it just a
Yes.
caption? Oh.
No, like my voice
Oh
into
wow.
Arabic.
That's actually fire. Oh, well, see, there
There's
you go.
Yeah, bro. There's actually another app too that you can use that's better though.
I'm
And I'll
sure there
send it
is.
to you, and show you an example because I recorded that the first time before he kicked you.
Hmm.
So I got like 2 minutes worth. It's called Captions, and on Captions there's a auto dub feature where it'll literally take your voice and translate it into any language.
Wow.
It's crazy, and it'll give you like subtitles and everything. So I'll do an example and show you, and then just send you the video so you can see what I'm talking about.
No, that's dope, bro. Yeah, no, that's cool. Because I was like, why not? Why not switch this around and everything? Maybe make a whole other YouTube channel where it's just all my videos like put in Spanish for all the cringy Hispanic Muslims, bro.
No,
Cringy.
dude, you have to. You
Holy
know, like for
crap.
real, like that's what I did with the Arabic. I mean, I only have one video on there so far, but like that's what I like. I made a whole new channel, and I just translate like clips into Egyptian Arabic,
Hmm.
and I do like my actual voiceovers over the video. And yeah, bro, like you should do that with Spanish because I didn't even know there was a such thing as like a Spanish Muslim, bro, until like a year or so ago. It is the weirdest freaking thing
I
ever.
knew they were out there. I didn't know how big it was. Actually, when I went to when Peace and I were in New York with Avery, um, when I proposed to Peace and everything, the
Yep.
people there, like Logic's, like little audience, and a lot of almost everybody that follows me on YouTube and TikTok follows Logic, right? So they all knew who I was, and they were coming like mad people from New York were coming up like, "Yo, you got to start debating some of these Spanish Muslims because you speak Spanish and everything." We've been telling people like, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll look into it," but I never, I was so focused on other things, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
bro, like I'm listening to these people. I was watching the new guy that they sent me yesterday. I couldn't go on after the first one, but yeah, these guys, man, like they they're so bad too. They're not even good. Like the English speaking ones are better. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like they're
No, for
super
sure.
low tier, bro. You know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, these dudes are not even good debaters. There was a guy that was coming up though. He was speaking, obviously he spoke Spanish, but I think he was Catholic. But he was actually giving them the business though. I'm not gonna lie, pause. But he was actually like making them fumble, bro, like pretty bad. Because I guess he tried to bring and it wasn't like a crazy rebuttal or anything like that, but the dude tried to hit him with just stuff in the Bible about Jesus saying this, saying that. He just kept refuting him, bro. But yeah, these guys are not even good, and they're probably like converting people to Islam, bro. So I don't
Yeah.
know,
I
man.
mean, it's just like whenever you have like an infestation of bugs or something in your house. Like, bro, I'm serious, dude. Like, notice where the bugs go, right? They go in the
Yeah.
cracks, they go into places that are dark, they go, and then you turn the lights on and they all scatter, right? Like, that's exactly what it is with like heresy and false doctrine. They're gonna go to places where people are ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna go to places where people don't know anything about whatever, and then they're gonna prey on that like
Mm-hmm.
actual predators. And it's just like, bro, like they're looking for people who are like that.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, bro, like if you're not strong in your faith, bro, you're gonna, oh
Yep.
well, how is Jesus God if he prayed to God? Like, bro,
Exactly.
come on,
No, it's
dude.
true, and I say it time and time again. This is the reason why I do these lives is to educate. If you're not going to sit through me on a YouTube video giving you a lecture because you don't have the attention span, well, we're just gonna do. We're gonna do clown on Muslims and debate that way, and you're gonna learn that way because Christians
Yep.
need to get educated. You know what I'm saying? That's why we do the soundboard. That's why we do it just to keep y'all engaged, so y'all can learn something. Because it's serious. It's a serious problem that people misrepresent Christianity and leave Christianity because they just weren't properly educated on it, and it's
Yep.
sad. And even people with this, even and the craziness is, I just look back on my life. I'm sure anybody who grew up Christian can relate. You can think of the people who have like the little old lady with the strongest faith, never going to leave Christianity, right? Super prayer warrior, heart of gold, etc. But probably is not educated on Christianity either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're not going to get it from her, you know? So like, that's not, you know, she's nice and she prays for you. That's great, but she's not going to teach you anything either, you know? So, and that's what we see. So anyways, it's just insane. Ariana says, as a Latina, they are complete disappointments. To see Latinos turn to Islam makes me sick to my stomach. Throw up emojis. Yeah, no, seriously, it's really cringy because, like I said, us Hispanics, like we take, like even Hispanics that don't even take Christianity serious, take it serious. You know, in a sense of like, look, I don't really like live a Christian lifestyle or anything like that, but yeah, no, Jesus is God. Like that's just how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like we're just gonna accept that no matter what. You know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, and I didn't even notice this either. Like especially for like Dominicans, like. You know, the Dominican flag is, I think it's like the only flag that has a Bible on it, and obviously it has a cross.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's one of the only flags. Well, there's other flags that have crosses too, but they have a cross on there, which is nice. But it actually has a Bible in it if you look closely in the seal, and it's open to the Gospel of John. I think it quotes something in John chapter 4, I believe, or John 5. Yeah, open to John 5. What verse is it, Adrian? I forget what verse it is.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. So, you know, yeah, Peace is the one that pointed that out to me. I was like, man, I never noticed that. It's like, dang. So like when you see a Dominican Muslim, you know, man, like that's I see, like, because what Peace was telling me is like it's so serious, you know what I'm saying, like how they take Christianity over there. So when you see a Dominican Muslim, that's even, I would imagine for a Dominican, even cringier. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not Dominican, but yeah, no, it's actually insane. But it's cringy for me, like even for like where I come from, like in Colombia, right? And there's a lot of Muslims in Colombia, by the way. There was a big migration of people who came, I think, from like Lebanon and stuff like that. So there are a lot of Muslims in Colombia, but it's still predominantly a Catholic, bro. Like, you know, you're Colombian. That's like culturally you're Catholic, you know. So it's cringy for me. So then imagine like a Dominican who grows up, you know, in that small island, just taking it as serious as it is. Seeing a Muslim is cringy as hell. Dominican Muslim, like Chachi. I think she's Dominican.
Well, I mean, Chachi's a witch now, so I mean, you know.
Well, that actually fits a little bit more on that island. You know what I'm saying? Because they got Haiti on that island.
Yeah,
she went on the Haitian side of that island. You know?
Yeah. We in you know, patois we call it hobia. Like they be doing all of that weird stuff.
Yeah, all around the Caribbean, bro. In Cuba, they have Santeria. Puerto Rico, you know, they have that Santeria stuff. You know, so it's crazy.
Yeah,
so-
B, she actually is. If you go to her profile, bro, she says that she has like a pricing and everything. Like she's like, you pay me this amount, you know, I'll do whatever, and it's freaking crazy. Yes, bro.
Yeah, man. I got some other super chats here. So Christ offers again with the other super chat. Appreciate it. Hey Jen does voiceover and lip sync. Okay, Hey Jen, Heygen. Okay, I'll look into that. And then I know Amin said captions as well. Forever Toxic coming in also with the other super chat again. I think this is your third one. We might have to do a copyright. Man, where the ops? I'm a bash Pentecostal. I'm Pentecostal, but man, prone to heresy, oneness, prosperity gospel, tongues, modern prophecy. I'm tired, man. Yeah, that's very common for people that grew up Pentecostal like you, man. Like you guys get kind of sick of the stuff, and you guys get gaslit into thinking like, you know, that if you go against it, you're wrong. And then Adam Slosser with the coming in strong with the super chat. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, bro. Thank you for always coming in and supporting. And thank you for the super chat. Really, really appreciate that. Let's see. All right. Oh yeah, we got a copyright. Sorry, got distracted for a second. Let's see. We got copyright 10% to the pastor. Keep it simple, guys. I do have some ideas from some new soundboard stuff though. I gotta get the time to record it. Where the ops, man? They don't want to come up. Oh, we do got
For
out.
the summertime, got a new drop. Trapper slash rapper slash bad.
Oh, no, he ran.
Baby mama mad. She said you live like a bachelor. So what?
Everybody
Soda,
put in the
100
chat,
pound,
10%
then
to the
get
pastor.
10% to the pastor.
Let's
Keep
go.
going up the ladder. They mad, make them matter.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Forever Toxic. Appreciate the super chats. I appreciate that. Yeah, pretty soon, man. 10%. Yeah, put 10% in the chat whenever we hear that. 10% to the pastor. Hey, Money Gun. Hey, you're missing Money Gun music, by the way. I mean, that's definitely a critique that I had for your live last night because Frostbite was like he doing right now. He just going crazy right now. You're going crazy. Thank you, Frostbite, for the Money Guns. Let's see what we're gonna do for him. We're gonna do an instant copyright for you, bro. Instant copyright. All right, let's see what we got. What we got today? All right. Oh my gosh. And then we got Hans coming in with the $50 super chat. The best morning show for sure. The new wave for my morning drive to work. God bless you, Bear, and your family. Thank you, Hans. Big W. Hey, we gotta do a little Drake for that, man. We gotta do a little Drake. Thank you, Frostbite. Thank you, Hans88, with the Money Guns and the super chats. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. W Hans in the chat. W Frostbite in the chat. W Hans for sure. Thank you, man. W Frostbite. Appreciate it. Frostbite was going crazy with the Money Guns yesterday on Means Live. I mean, he didn't even give him a little beat. All right, YouTube, I should be back. Give me a 1 if the sound is back. All right, we should be good now. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys hear me on YouTube. I had to reboot the whole thing, so I don't know what happened. It just randomly needed me to reboot it. So
Want to do?
mm-hmm.
Like, because I'm an actual musician. Like, that's like my literal job. So I can actually, and I have all of the stuff to actually like do legit live music, but I got to figure out how to integrate it into the stream.
Yeah.
So like
Bro,
maybe
I
doing
used a
like,
lot of ChatGPT, and bro, I'll be honest with you, like I could probably help a little bit on what I remember. If we go over it together, I'll remember some things, but I can't even tell you off the top of my head. It took me so much trying. I think you were with me when you see me do it. Like,
Yeah,
all right, let me
bro.
try
Yeah.
this now. And then it didn't work that live. I'm like, all right, I'll try it again the next live. And then it took a
Bro,
couple lives for
yo,
me to try it. And then I finally figured it out where it's all merged in like as one, you know?
bro, your computer looked like it was hooked up to life support, bro. Freaking cables going into it
Bro,
and stuff,
nah, it
bro.
was insane, man. It was
Yeah.
actually legit insane.
Cause like what I'm thinking about doing, a process, do a beat on the table, like back at bro, get them two pencils.
With the pen, you gotta get the pen, bro.
Yeah,
The two
bro.
pen.
That is funny. Let me see if I can do it again, bro. Hold on. We used to hit him with the
Yeah, bro. Them kids, bro. Them kids at the lunch table, bro. They were like they were necessary to to do the little rap battles at the
that
lunch
is
table, bro.
funny, bro. But I'm thinking about doing like for instance, like doing some chants. So people sending gifts or whatever, like I actually know how to chant. Like I have everything to like do the reverb, like I can literally do chants live. But I just got to figure out how to integrate it into the system so I can do it.
Hmm.
Um, but I think that'd be like really dope. I
Yeah.
just gotta figure out how to do it.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. All good. I really want to get a new PC. And I don't think me getting a new PC will make me, because I think my audio interface is already set to do the merging. Hopefully it doesn't make me redo the whole sound thing again. But I really do want to get a new PC, bro. I've been operating on a laptop that is not made to do what I'm using it for now. Like, it was only a laptop I purchased way before I started doing this, and I was just doing contracts. So it was just like, you don't need a lot of space, bro.
Yeah.
I have it's literally like a miracle. It's a little bit of a miracle and a little bit of like, you got to give Mac credit, bro. Mac can handle a lot of stuff more than what it's made for, I guess, But bro, I'm at its limit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, this laptop cannot do anything more than what I'm doing right now, man. So I do
Dude,
want
I
to
had to
get a PC that can
bro.
handle this type of
There's a
stuff.
website that I use. So like when my old computer like crashed or whatever, and I was able to buy a new one. And shout out, thanks for all the people that actually help put money towards that so I can get one. But I got like MacBook Pro, 32 gigs of RAM, terabyte space with the M1 chip. Bro, I don't have no problems no more, bro. Like editing, like bro, it just runs
That's
so
awesome, bro.
smooth.
Yeah, good for you,
And
bro.
there's a website that I use though, where I got it for like half the price that I would have to. It's refurbished, but it's still in really good condition.
Oh,
So I
bro,
can send you the website.
refurbished items are really good, especially if they're like certified by like Mac or something like that. Like,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, it's actually
I
really
only
good.
buy refurbished computers because, bro, it's too expensive. Like
I
that
got one.
computer
I
is
got
like
a
three
Mac.
thousand.
I got a Mac a long time ago that was refurbished at a good price, and bro, it was definitely like an amazing laptop. It lasted me all the way till I got this thing, which was like maybe like 7 years.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was really good. And then I got this one. And this one, like I said, it's still really good. I will still use this laptop once I get the new PC and everything, but for work, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the PC would just be for streaming. But yeah, it's still like I don't need another laptop other than this. It's just doing the streams and stuff and the editing, bro. It's a lot,
Yeah,
dude.
it's a lot, dude.
It really is. Like, hey, shout out to Ennis sending you money guns. Oh my gosh, bro. Hans coming in strong, bro. $100 super chat, bro. We got to show him some love on that, bro. Hey, towards the new laptop. Thank you, gang. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. God bless. We do some dipset for that, bro. If you know, you know. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. W super chat, W Hans in the chat, man.
The best morning live.
Don't let the Muslims see it, bro. The Muslims getting mad. We making money off of God, bro. They're really mad.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Go uptown to Harlem, tell them that I sent ya. Tell them it's August, I'm going to November. I need a couple birds, get abroad, have them sent up. Call my bird, get my broad.
W Hans.
Call my squad, have them sent up.
Dylan said pop bottles. We gonna pop bottles when we get the jet, bro.
money in a town, I like
We're talking about getting new PCs, but we're gonna put it towards the jet secretly, you know?
That's funny,
So,
bro.
you know, we make people feel bad that we need a new PC, but we, you know, Amin didn't really get that laptop. We just putting money together to get a jet. That's what we're looking for,
Yeah.
you know? So we can pop bottles in it, you know?
Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. We're gonna fly across the country. Yeah, we're gonna pop bottles.
We'll go with
We're
Speaker's
gonna
Corner and we're
we're
gonna
gonna go
pop
Speaker's Corner.
bottles.
We're gonna go Speaker's Corner. We're gonna get a bunch of bottles of water, and we're gonna pop them. Yeah. So
That's right.
yeah,
That's what we're
crazy.
gonna do, man. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, and then we got somebody else from Norway with the Norway 50. I don't know how to say that currency, man, but thank you. Thank you so much. Greetings from Norway. I low-key thought those hoodie drawstrings was braided beard and thought it looked gangster. Now I feel cheated. My bad, bro. Nah, I'm not gonna braid the beard, bro. I'm not, I'm not a Mufasa, I'm chilling. I'm not gonna do all that stuff. But thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. All the way from Norway, man. Shout out to you. Michael Hillier with the money guns. Bro, I haven't debated an op in a second, and y'all still doing this, man. Thank you, bro, so much. Thank you so much. And then $5 super chat for Alex. Thank you so much, Alex, for the $5 super chat. Y'all see Captain Tazariak concede that that Jesus has the Father's nature and still proceed to say he is created.
Bro,
Yeah.
that whole debate
Bro.
was so freaking crazy.
Yeah, he has
Yo,
his
that's-
nature. Yeah, he does. And then, but he's still created. Like, bro, dude don't really understand what he just said. Yeah, no clue.
Bro, remember, this is the same guy, mind you, that debated Bear and said that his general has a different nature, or
Yo,
what
more
did he say
human.
again?
He said it was more
Yeah,
human
he's
than
more
him.
human. He's more human than him. Like, bro, insanity, dude.
Yeah, bro. No, these guys talk about another group of people that prey off of ignorance, bro. Holy crap, man. That's crazy, bro.
Yo, Bear, what's up, I mean?
Contriti, how are you, bro? How's the
What's up,
how's
bro?
the back
God
office,
bless.
bro? I know the complaints are coming in strong today.
Listen, I just got a phone call from that Christian woman, bro.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. But she
Yeah,
said
dang,
my
bro.
back hurts. I think I
Sheesh.
broke my hip,
Wow.
and I'm suing.
Oh.
Oh
I'm
man,
suing.
she called the wrong person. She should have called Justin. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's like he's
Yeah,
a
Justin.
psychiatrist.
Yeah, he's a psychiatrist. But we're gonna have to start a legal division. I don't know who I'm gonna appoint to that. So
Yeah, not
maybe
me.
we'll appoint
I
Amin
don't
because
have.
he's in that field. The legal division.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that IQ for that. No. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right, bro. Just put her in the queue, bro. We'll figure it out later.
Yo, Bear. I bought a 2017 refurbished
No, don't worry about it. We're
MacBook.
good.
Was that?
I said, don't worry about the legal stuff. Every time you click request, we put an automatic "you cannot sue" clause in there. So you're good.
They don't even know they're signing it. That's crazy. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you for doing that. Oh, Papa Blanco is gonna lead up the legal division. Hey, W Papa Blanco. Hey, brother, we take that serious. As soon as you volunteer, there's no going back, bro. It's like blood
bro.
in, blood
We
out,
making
bro.
all y'all sign NDAs. Every single last one of y'all.
Bro, it's blood in, blood out, Papa Blanco. And you lucky I don't put a clause in there. You got to deny Filioque, but we got to take the help where we can. You feel me?
Hey, he got connections with the Pope, so he might be a decent lawyer.
That's true. That's true. We do. We might need Pope Leo for a couple things. You feel me? But yeah, Contriti, what were you saying?
No, so like I bought the 2017 MacBook Pro from Amazon, and then I got like a decent soundboard, and I got all the mics and stuff, and I downloaded like OBS on the Mac, and man, it's so hard to get the soundboard to play through the OBS system. I've been watching videos and
brother, I feel your pain. I went through a lot. This is what I did, bro. I started a whole thread on ChatGPT. I explained all of the like the specs, I guess, or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? And all of that stuff. And I just had conversations. It took a lot of trial and error, bro, because it's not easy. But OBS actually should be easier than what I went through, bro. From what I understand, it should be easier if you're using OBS. So I think I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm just saying it should be easier than what I went through, because I had to do
The hardest
I had to
part,
do
the hardest part
TikTok and my
is
phone and then also StreamYard.
okay.
Yeah, which is StreamYard's
Okay.
a little bit more complicated. Yeah.
Yeah, cause like OBS, they have an option where you click and it'll say, all right, do you want to connect your microphone? This is your microphone.
Right.
And then like when it comes to the soundboard, it doesn't pick it up. It's not an option for it, even though everything that needs to be plugged in is plugged in. I'm like, what the heck? Like I have everything I need. But yeah, this is the most frustrating thing, and I have very basic things. It's not even expensive. I think I spent total $400 on everything, like the MacBook,
Yeah.
all the wires, the camera. Like the camera was 4K, but it was like $45. Like it's not that expensive.
Yeah, you don't need you don't need a crazy camera. You know, the funny thing is that's one of the I don't regret it. I don't see it as a mistake because I can use it for real life content. But one of the first things I did was get an expensive camera. The camera though is really good and everything, but I didn't really need to get that. You can get something like you said for a webcam for doing streaming for relatively cheap and still get what you need from it. But the good thing about this camera is I could use it for like when I travel or something if I wanted to end up doing that type of content, which I do in the future.
Okay.
So I already have it. But yeah, you did the right thing there. The soundboard, like the audio interface is key to have a good, good sound and good everything. But yeah, bro, just use ChatGPT. That's what I did because these things are very like the one little piece of setting off throws everything off. It's very delicate. It's very delicate, bro, when it comes to sound. Yeah.
Dude, last night before like I started to stream, like I had text. I think I texted you maybe around like 6 or something, bro. From then until I started at like midnight, bro. Me and Life were trying to figure out how to get like the screen and the audio to work, bro. It was a freaking nightmare, dude.
Yeah, no, it's you understand now once you start doing this, because when I started doing YouTube and everything, I'm like, how hard can this be? You know what I'm saying? I'm good at figuring stuff out, Bro, I was like, okay, now I know why people get paid to do this for a living, like because this is not easy, bro. And you don't want to, and you don't want to be the creator and the sound producer either. Like I can imagine, like as a creator who has a team that handles all this stuff, it's such a relief because all you got to do is just show up and do what you do best. Everybody else gets you ready. It's
what
important,
makes me more
bro.
mad is like every time you watch like the tutorial visual, like a video, like the guy is having no problem.
I know. He's like,
no
see, all you had to do was this. And it's like, yeah, bro, shut your like that's when you're like, man, shut your you start cursing at him, bro.
One guy said, look, he's simple. I was like, bro, I'm gonna throw my phone across the house, bro. Ain't no way you just said, see, simple. After doing something so complicated.
Give me 1 second. I gotta go to another super chat. Hey, Wilner, thank you so much for the super chat towards new laptop loading. Hey, thank you so much, guys. Hey, if you guys, I don't mind you guys sending super chats. You could do it just to let y'all know, okay? YouTube pays out once a month, okay? So anything coming in on super chats, I don't see that till the end of next month, okay? So just to let y'all know, that's why we have PayPal, which is at beartheimage. We have, I have a Zelle. I have other things that gets received a little quicker for this. However, thank you so much. I will take into account the people who did put certain amounts towards going towards a new PC, and I will put that aside next month when it comes in. But yeah, YouTube only pays out once a month, guys. That's why we I gotta do a GoFundMe. I'll redo the GoFundMe for that stuff because both Peace and I both need PCs because she needs one even worse than I do. But yeah,
it's crazy. Like so, the first channel that I actually started like really helping and like getting like actual funds and stuff from was James' channel. We started that like at the end of 2024, and after about 6 months or so, like we started bringing in revenue from like super chats and from ads and stuff like that. And like it would get paid out once a month. And I remember I would go into the AdSense and it would be like, oh, like $323 or something like that. And I'd be like, okay, cool. But then like you would see like the percentage that YouTube takes from like the full amount. And I'm just like, bruh, like, is this the mafia?
Yeah.
Like,
no, YouTube does take a good percentage, guys, and there's nothing we can do about that. And let's not, the super chats help support me Like, look, guys, at the end of the day, I work throughout the day, but I work a job that's commissions only. So time is money for me, right? So what you guys do on Super Chats and TikTok coins gives me reasonable justification to take the time to do 6 days out of the week, 2 hours in the morning. Seriously. Because the time that I spend with all the Super Chats that you give me justifies, it doesn't make me miss a beat and sacrifice for providing for my family. So thank you guys for the Super Chats, like seriously. But they do take a good percentage. There's no way around it. Like if we're gonna do something on YouTube, you know, YouTube is gonna have to make their money too, so we can have that platform. But if other things that we're like, as far as like we're raising money for, it would be more efficient to do like a GoFundMe or something like that. That way, or something. It's still gonna take a percentage, but it's still gonna be better than, waiting a whole month. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes a month and a half, because if it's in the beginning of the month, I still don't get that until the end of the next month, So, or 3 weeks in. So, is this Hans, the one that just donated? What's up, Hans? Hans, you there, or is this somebody?
Yo, what's up, man? What's going on?
What's up, brother?
Good morning.
Is this the
Yeah,
same
it's the
Hans
same
that?
one. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Thank you so much for the donation, man. I really appreciate you.
Absolutely, man. God bless, bro. God bless you and your family. This is my first time ever actually being on a live before, so.
Oh yeah, awesome,
kind of cool.
Bro. Yeah, welcome, man. Appreciate you.
God
bro.
bless you, man.
Appreciate
Sorry,
you.
man. My
What's
fault.
your background? I'm assuming you're a Christian, but what's your background?
Yeah, I'm Middle Eastern. I'm Lebanese and Palestinian.
Nice.
I'm Catholic. Yeah.
Okay. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, definitely don't agree with those Muslims at all, man. They got a massive dilemma going on, man.
Yeah, they do, bro. Yeah,
massive dilemma.
Y'all have a rich history of beefing, so I totally understand.
Yeah, definitely. I did want to bring up one thing to you, if that's cool with you.
Sure.
Yesterday, you mentioned something about like the Christian Zionists, man. I had a big rant on my Facebook about, like, for example, like apologetic, like David Wood, man. He's in support, and for a person who is explaining Christianity and the Bible.
I'm sorry, I don't even know who does he support. He supports Israel. Or he doesn't support Israel.
No, he does. Apparently, it sounds like a Christian Zionist in a sense, which I'm kind of blown away because he has such a crazy audience in a way, and I'm kind of like steering away from him. I wasn't really a fan of him, to be honest with you. But so much of his stuff pops up on like feeds and stuff like that.
Sure.
But I just like Sam kind of like blasted him for it. He's always blasting him for it, but yeah. I'm kind of just so over this idea that, and you see it so much in different churches, pastors preaching like that we should, in a sense, kind of like follow Israel or defend Israel. But like, I think Christians specifically get it misconstrued about what the Bible's actually.
It's a Western mentality, I think.
It's brutal, man. Especially with that comment. Oh, my fault. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I think there's a little bit of a lag because you're driving, but
yeah, I apologize.
No, you're good. Yeah, it's a Western mentality, bro. It's sad. Thank God, bro. Thank God that the Orthodox Church is not really in support of that, because I would be struggling internally if they were supporting Israel. In that sense. Now, I'm not an activist or anything. I know there's a lot of people that take this, they do this, you know what I'm saying? Like they go and they protest, and I'm not into all that. I'm doing my part in what I do best. I'm staying in my lane.
Dude, you are crushing it, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. But I am making it very clear that I don't support, and I know that's I don't support it. And I think a lot of people like and I can't speak for David Wood. He has a lot of contemporary, like he has a lot of he has a lot of friends that are mutual friends of mine, right? I don't know him personally. I met him before, but I don't know him personally. But I think what I noticed is just from, for example, like I know a couple of guys that are Middle Eastern Christians as well, like yourself, and I think they have such a trauma from Islam that supporting Israel is more of an emotional thing from their past than anything else. Does that make sense? And they just want to see I guess justice for whatever's happened to them or their family in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like kind of their way of getting justice. That's just my observation.
I'm with you on that. It's just my whole thing is like, for example, like I'm sure you probably heard that comment that that Netanyahu made not too long ago, like a week ago, in a sense that like Genghis Khan Jesus had no power over Genghis Khan, and he was quoting a book.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, but then like the point is like my whole thing. The reason why I brought up David Wood was because he actually made a clip on it saying that like he's in support that Netanyahu is trying to make Jesus look good. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm just paraphrasing in the sense of what he was saying, not verbatim. But it just kind of reminds me of Revelations 3:9. And how he's talking about how Christians are essentially spiritual Jews. Like, I think that's the whole thing. And what I really want to do is figure out how to get to these pastors that are explaining the Bible incorrectly to people. Like that's
Bro,
what I feel like
there's a major problem to begin with. Like, brother, you're a Catholic, you understand. Like the Protestants have they have a fundamental problem with how they're teaching to begin with, you know? So to point to them and say, well, this is a misinterpretation of how you're viewing Israel is just a surface level thing that you're pointing to. The root of the problem is the problem. Like the fact that you're interpreting it this way, you know? So yeah, it's a fundamental problem. It's bad. You know, and it's unfortunate because like somebody like Trump, who I really like him as like he's been my favorite president as far as like how he handles things. But I'm disappointed that he even supports these people, and there has to be something behind the scenes, you know, that's
100%, man, 100%, bro.
Where he has to, you know what I'm saying?
100%. They definitely have him bending the knee in some shape or form.
Yeah.
But it's just truly disgusting, man. Like that's not.
It is, bro. And look, I obviously attack the religion of Islam every day. And these people and the people drive me nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to choke them. But to say that I support the unaliving of these people, right?
No, I don't. Definitely not.
Ruthlessly as they're doing, like I can't back that up. Even no matter how much they piss me off, I can't as a.
I mean, I feel like no matter what religion you are, no matter what faith you believe in, the idea that you're okay with someone dying, that's just a moral. That's just a moral code. Like that's just a human moral code that I think everyone should really have instilled in them. I get it. There are casualties in war. I get it. I mean, it was all over the Old Testament. It's all over everywhere. So it's not like, you know, this is just part of humanity in a sense. Right. But anyway, I don't want to take up your time, man. This is pretty awesome. I've never really ever been on a live before. This is pretty dope.
No, thank you, man. Do you have Discord?
I do, yeah. I do have to, yeah, I definitely will, for sure.
And we have that event going on this upcoming Sunday. I don't know where you are in the States, but it'll be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. I'm on the East Coast.
Okay, cool. So you're the same time zone as me. So yeah, 5 p.m. Sunday, J49 is going to go over the Quranic preservation. Definitely join that, man, because it's going to be good. We have a lot of people already interested, and I want to get as many people as I can for him there.
One more thing real quick. If you ever get a chance to, like, whenever like a Muslim comes up on board and says like, oh, you believe in a man, how can you believe in a man as God? Like you should go back to I believe it was Tirmidhi, where he explained where Muhammad explained that he saw Allah twice. One in his dream, and the other one he saw him as a young boy, a beardless young boy. So is there Allah a beardless young boy? Like,
exactly. No,
it's crazy, man. But anyway,
contradictions. But thank you, bro. Thank you for the donations, man. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. I hope I can continue to keep doing that for you. God bless you and your family.
God bless, man. God bless.
Take care.
All right. W Hans in the chat. W small political podcast. W not supporting Christian Zionism. We do not support that here, and I may, that may be like a foreshadowing of like something, in the future or whatever. Like, so back like maybe like stopping me from progressing in the open world or anything like that. But it is what it is, man. I will never compromise my faith just for YouTube. I'll never compromise my faith for money. I will never compromise my faith just to make somebody's feelings feel good. All right. I'm gonna stand on what I support no matter what. I'm just gonna let the Lord guide me where it goes, wherever that may be. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to PK Agent. Thank you so much. Update the GoFundMe and I'll give you more jizya for the laptop and channel. Habibi. God bless Bear and Amin. Definitely, bro. Yeah, I'll work on updating the GoFundMe today. Pope Abdullah on YouTube. What's up?
Yo.
What's up? What faith are you? You Muslim?
Yeah, I am.
All right, bro. What you got?
Trinity and the Holy Trinity.
Okay. What about
Okay.
it?
So my first question for you is God triune?
Yes.
Is Jesus God?
Yes.
Is Jesus triune?
Jesus is a person. We're talking about a person. We're not talking about the being.
Okay, but for him to be a God, he needs to be triune. For the God is triune.
When we're talking about God as being triune, we're talking about the being or the nature, not the person. When you're talking about Jesus, you're talking about a person. Person and natures and person and beings are not the same thing.
Oh, okay. So the nature of the God is triune.
Correct.
But the persons are not, right?
Yeah, what makes the nature triune is because God exists as three persons.
Okay. That's clear. Okay. Can you make sense of three persons but being only one God?
Yes, the same way you guys believe that Allah has 99 attributes, but it's still one nature.
Yeah, but they're not distinct though. They are within him. They are part of him.
Wait, exactly. So
Yeah.
are the 99 attributes identical to each other?
No, but they are not distinct from Allah. They are
right. Okay, exactly. Yeah. So they're identical to his nature, right?
Not exactly, because if they were, they will be other gods.
Okay,
right?
So when we take the attributes of Allah, how do we ground its existence? Does it exist because of Allah's nature, or does it exist on its own nature?
Yeah, okay. So Allah exists, right? And
His
within
nature.
Allah,
I'm talking
there
about
is
his nature. Like,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, you can ask that again because I don't think I got that.
No problem. So the attributes, like, let's just take one attribute, the most loving.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Does that have its own existence, its own being, or is its existence grounded within Allah's nature?
Yeah, it is within Allah.
Right. Okay. So the existence of this attribute is going to be the substance is going to be identical to his nature. But Allah being the most, like, having being able to give wrath and in mercy, those are not identical. Those are not identical attributes, are they?
No, they are not. But this is my point. They are not distinct from Allah. It's not like Jesus and the Father. Right?
I'm with you that they're not distinct from his nature.
Yeah, and this is my point. Yeah,
that's not point. That's not a good point, because we don't say that when we say that there's a distinction between the persons and the nature, right? You're saying
but we don't count by nature though.
What?
Do we? We don't count by nature. For example, there is two apples share the same nature, but we count two because
but those apples are contingent on time in order to exist. We're talking about an eternal being. So eternal beings cannot be divided like an apple.
I'm not talking about being divided or not. I'm talking about being.
You are talking about being divided because you're talking about an essence. You're talking about a universal of an apple or this bottle cap, right?
Okay.
Like there's a bottle cap and then there's multiple bottle caps. It's a universal and this is a particular. God is not a universal or a particular. He's an eternal being. Only created beings are universals and particulars, or can be particulars.
Okay, so God is one just because they share the same nature, right?
When we count beings, yes, he is one.
But if you count, but if you count by how many persons are there? We're going to count
then
3, right?
We're gonna count by identity. Yes, we're gonna count 3 distinct persons because they have different origins of relations. That's not an issue. Same thing for you. Like, how many gods do we count with Allah?
Only one, because
okay, but how many attributes do we count?
These attributes are within Allah. If Jesus was
are they parts of Him?
Yeah, they are within Allah.
Brother, you can't say they're parts of Allah. You can't say that.
Dude, my point is they are within Allah.
Okay, like, are they separate beings from Allah? Or are they the same being?
I don't think so.
Are they the same existence? Are they within the same existence?
They're
okay,
within Allah,
so how many attributes do we count?
We count 99 attributes.
Okay, names. And what counting method do you use for that?
Because they're distinct from each other.
I didn't ask that. I said, what counting method do you use? Do you count by nature?
No. If I count by
why not? Why not? Why don't we count by nature on the 99 attributes?
Even if you count with nature,
how many natures are within the 99 attributes?
Actually, I don't think that the attributes themselves share Allah's nature.
They don't?
Yeah, because I'm not sure.
So they have their own nature?
No, I'm saying that Allah is the God, right? And within this God there is these attributes, right?
Okay. So what we're talking about the ontology, okay? So ontology, the being of these attributes. Do they have their own ontology, their own being?
I'm not sure, to be honest, but I don't think that these attributes are actually, I think, like, for example, you being intelligent, your intelligence is not a being.
But me being intelligent, and I agree, but me being intelligent, that exists because of my nature, right?
Yeah, it's within you, but I don't think it's a being like in a
great. So
yeah,
I don't think its existence is grounded within one nature, right? Right?
Say that again.
But my intelligence exists because of my nature, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If you don't have intelligence,
Allah's attributes exist because of His nature, right?
Yeah, because they are within Him, but I don't think they have. So
we count 99. Being. So follow me, bro. So we count 99 attributes, and how many natures do they exist from?
Sure, they exist in only one nature, which is God.
Thank you.
Sure.
So we have so we count 99 distinct attributes, but when we count the natures of these attributes, how many natures do we count?
We count one because they are only within.
So there you go. Sure. So you don't have an issue. You don't, and I don't see an issue with that either. You don't have an issue with counting one nature but 99 attributes, but you have an issue with the persons. Why?
Yeah, because my point is, I don't think the attributes are beings like in a.
We don't believe the persons are beings either.
They are not beings. They are not. They are not aware of themselves.
When we say being, we mean existence. Persons have existence, have natures. So we would say when we're talking about God, we're talking about His being would be His nature or His essence. It's going to be synonymous. So persons have being or have natures, but we don't believe they're the same thing. There's a distinction. You do too. Allah's attributes are going to be distinct from His nature, but they subsist within it.
Okay, sure. They are distinct from each other, but they are
from His nature.
But they are within Allah.
Okay, right? Great. But they only exist because of how many natures?
Okay, do you think the Son is within the Father?
They're mutually indwelling, yes.
And the Holy Spirit too. So they are all in each other.
It's perichoresis, yes. They mutually indwell.
Have you read like something on Aqidah of Islam or something?
Have I what?
Do you know what Aqidah is?
Yeah, I know
Like
what
the
Aqidah
belief
is.
itself?
Yeah, are you
Yeah,
Athari?
like no, not like that. Like the Aqidah, like what's it called? The belief, yeah, I think the like the core belief or your
Yeah, that's like
Are you asking me
doctrine
if like what my
Akida.
belief is?
yeah. No, I'm asking you if you know the Aqidah of Islam.
Which one? Are you talking about Ashari,
No,
Athari,
yeah,
what?
I'm talking about Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. Like,
Okay, so Athari,
yeah,
right? You would be Athari, or you just talking about just being Sunni, like a Salafi?
yeah, Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, yeah, being Salafi like Ibn Taymiyyah or others.
Yeah, so an
Have you
Athari,
read?
yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't actually read on that of the attributes and how do they work because
Well, brother, I don't. Despite of what Ibn Taymiyyah says, and I know that's where you're going to go by. I don't believe, and I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, that's really bad. But I don't believe that Ibn Taymiyyah would say that the attributes have its own being, that it's separate being from Allah.
no
Because
one
then
does.
that would then
Because,
okay,
yeah,
good. Then that
because
would mean
yeah,
Allah is made of 99 parts, and that would
yeah,
make
I'm
Allah
not.
created.
Yeah, I'm
Right?
not talking about. I'm not talking about strictly Ibn Taymiyyah. I'm saying that have you read something on that because I
No.
didn't actually.
No, but Ibn Taymiyyah would be the main guy for your Akida, right?
You
As
say
far
his
he's the one
name
that
good, dude. Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Okay, you
Yeah.
actually pronounce it quite good.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
Okay.
Appreciate it, Habibi. But yeah, no, Ibn Taymiyyah is he would be the main one that actually, from what I understand, actually does philosophical topics, like as far as like the Akida. But I don't believe, and I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert in him, but he wouldn't affirm, from what I understand, that these would be 99 parts of Allah, that they have their own being.
I mean,
right?
this is why I started my answer with I don't actually know, because we have something called kalamiyya, like people that mix up the nature or the essence of God with philosophy and brings some kind of Greek philosophy in that, right? And
yeah, I
not
mean, and
sure
I
what
think
you're
that's
saying, right?
suspicious, in my opinion. This is just my opinion, but I think it's suspicious whenever a religion says don't go into philosophy, don't do this, because what are you hiding? If Islam is true, it could be scrutinized in any model, and you can point out what problems there are. It seems like people are afraid to go into these topics because a lot of problems of Islam will be pointed out, which this is one of them.
I don't think that's the case though, because we have like, you know, the start of like Surah 2. It's kind of nonsense, right? For us, Alif Lam Mim, what does that mean? It's like ABC. So some people just don't like to go that deep because we don't actually know everything, and I think that's why you can't mix up the nature of Allah with philosophy, like, and go deep into that.
Okay, well, if you can't do that for your own religion, then don't come at Christian philosophy then.
I came here asking. I'm not attacking or something. I am actually.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to. But if you're not even supposed to like even use philosophy, then how are you going to understand what I'm saying?
No, we can use philosophy, sure. I'm saying that within the nature of God, it will be kind of talking about the unseen, right? And we are not supposed to do that just for the cause. I mean, even if someone is going to debate, he can't be there without having knowledge.
Yeah, but
so
Abdullah, you even agreed. You even agreed. Well, I don't even know. Like, you would agree in 99 distinct attributes that subsist within one nature. So how many natures do these attributes subsist in?
One, sure, they are within Allah.
Right, and then Allah has not, but the attributes are still distinct. So even within Allah's nature, you agree that He is one in one sense in nature, and multiple in another sense attributes, and that's not an issue for Muslims, and I don't think that's an issue either to believe that. But what I find it funny is that when you guys critique that with the persons, Say, how can he be 1 and 3 at the same time when you guys believe in 1 and 99? Which one's closer to 1, 3 or 99? Which one?
Okay, sure. I think the symmetry breaker here something like you think that Jesus, although he's within the Father, although the Son is within the Father, you still think that he's equal, right? But we don't think the attributes are
They're equal in nature. Yes, we do. Just like you believe that the attributes are equal in nature as well.
Sure, but we don't think they are equal at the sense of being like Allah, right? What I'm trying to
So his
reach
attributes are not him?
That's crazy, bro.
is
Like, bro, do you understand what you're saying? Well, I don't know if you can see me, but I'm on TikTok, bro.
No, I
So
can't
that's
actually.
that's the voice that's talking to you. It's fine. You realize that within your aqidah, like the attributes are ghayr makhluq, that they're uncreated.
Yeah, they are. They are not created. Yeah, I know. Okay.
Okay, so what about Allah? هو غير مخلوق كمان?
Yes.
Okay, so then they have to have the same nature as Allah because only Allah is uncreated.
Sure,
You would
but
just
if you
say
are
that
going,
no, look,
go ahead.
you would just say that sifat that it's I don't even know how to say it in Arabic because it's like theology. It's like qa'imah for Allah. Like they subsist or that they're
What?
in like
I mean, your voice is kind of low. Actually, I'm not hearing you. That's right.
like you would say that the sifat, like these attributes, that they exist
Okay.
in Allah, like in His essence, I guess. I mean, I don't know how else you could say that they're
Yeah, they're within
uncreated.
Allah. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the problem when we say the same thing?
I think it's because you're saying, as I said earlier, it's because you're saying the Son is, even though he is within the Father and the Father is within him, they are still equal. If you see what I mean. I mean, the
in
attributes.
nature, just like the attributes are equal in nature as well. They subsist within the same nature.
I actually need to look into that. Yeah, but
the attributes don't subsist in different natures. They subsist within one.
They don't.
Right?
Yeah, they do.
So
Yeah.
the person subsists within one nature too. So what's the issue?
Right. مشكلة إيه?
Oh, you are a Masri. I actually don't want to talk about things that okay, that's good. I don't want to actually talk about something that I don't know, but
my thing is, brother, you say that, and that's fine. If you're not educated on a topic, then you don't have to discuss it with me. That's fair. However, you brought this up. You brought up a critique. You brought up a critique of the Trinity, and then and you don't need to know a lot of philosophy to see that if we're going to look at consistency, that if you believe these 99 attributes subsist within one nature, then you don't have an issue of counting one in one sense and multiple in another. Just like a Christian would say these three persons subsist within one nature. And when we count natures, we count one, and when we count persons, we count three. There's no difference here. This is a argument of consistency. And if you're saying, well, I don't know enough to know if this is consistent or not, then you shouldn't be having this conversation.
Sure, and this is why I didn't come here like to debate or something. I'm not actually knowledgeable on that.
It's not even about debate. It's about having having an actual you don't even have to, it's not even about debate, bro. I'm talking about you shouldn't even be having this conversation if you're not going to be able to be tested to be consistent.
Sure, and I agree. I think that was a bad on my end bringing that up. I agree. I shouldn't,
bro,
but I did though.
There's a book that you can read. Adam Sharif, like the name.
Didn't you put? You talking about like the Ibn Taymiyyah book that you put up?
Yeah, Gawab
Bro, Ibn Taymiyyah has a lot of books, dude.
Yeah, no, read I think it's called Gawab Sahih.
الجواب الصحيح لمن بدل دين المسيح.
بالظبط كده أيوة. In that book, because it's basically he's trying to refute the Christians, or he's answering the Christians are bringing questions to them about some of the things that we say.
Mm-hmm.
In that book, he gives you some of the answers from an Islamic perspective as to, why the Christians are wrong when they say particular things.
Mhm.
That'd be a good book for you to start and to
Yeah,
understand, have a
I
foundation,
actually
and
read
then
some
from
of it.
there you can come back. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
do you know
Okay.
how much pages this book has? It's like
It's a
three
lot, dude. I
thousand
know.
pages or something.
Damn. How
I
many
know. It's
pages?
many
600,
volumes.
600
I'm
pages of
not sure.
coping? That's crazy. Oof.
Well, let's see.
That's crazy, bro. Wow. All right, Abdullah, nice having you. I do gotta run. I gotta wrap this
Sure.
up, but you can come back anytime.
Sure,
Appreciate
I
you
just
coming.
followed you actually.
All right, brother. God bless.
I appreciate this conversation. Thank you.
All right, bro. Take it easy. All right, guys. I do got to wrap it up. Thank you, guys. Everybody who has supported. Thank you, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Everybody sending the super chats today. We went crazy today on the super chats. Big Carnage also with the super chat. Let me shout him out. Make sure I don't miss any. Dawa Script destroyed, eaten by a bear. Tough. Thank you so much, Big Carnage. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody who sent money guns. Also, money guns to Amin as well. Thank you everybody who supported. Not a lot of ops today, but still had a lot of fun. Thank you so much. I sent you a WhatsApp. All right, Grafted, I got you. And sorry, dude, I saw you say you wanted to bring up the question, but then we got tied up in these conversations, so I apologize. If you join the Discord, Grafted, they love talking about Filioque there, brother. You can discuss that there all day long.
God,
they love
bro.
it. They love it in there. But yeah, come back and if I have a moment, I'll respond to that. Anyways, guys, thank you guys. Appreciate everybody who has been a part. Ruben, you keep requesting up and put I don't understand, brother. Like now, all of a sudden you're available. You requested 3 times, and I try to pull you up, and you're gone. And now all of a sudden, when I'm trying to wrap it up, now you want to come up. All right, go have a seat. Go have a seat, bro. Anyway, come back tomorrow, Ruben. I was trying to get you up earlier when I had no guest. All right, guys. Guys, don't forget to join the Discord. 1,100 people already in the Discord. Don't forget to follow my beautiful wife, Peace Apologetics, on TikTok. Don't forget to sub to her YouTube. She's close to 1,000 on the subs. So shout out to her for that. Also, this upcoming Sunday, we have J49er presenting the Quranic preservation Sunday evening or Sunday late afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be in the Discord, hour-long lecture showing you all the evidence of the preservation of the Quran and how dicey it is. And then he's going to be taking a Q&A. Free to join. It's in the events tab. Make sure when you join the Discord, go to the events little calendar icon and click interested, and then turn on your notifications, because once you might forget, and once the event starts, when you turn on the notifications and you hit interested, it will send you a notification that the event started. So I want to get at least 100 people in there this upcoming Sunday. We have let me see how many people. Last I checked, we had 60 people interested. We got 62 now, 62 people interested. I want to get it up to 100 or over 100 so we can at least hit our goal of 100. Okay. I will get the GoFundMe going. All right. For the, for what's it called? For both Peace and I to get updated computers, so that we can do our thing. So I will do the GoFundMe for that as well. Discord link is in the bio, KL. Discord link right in the bio of my YouTube bio. So you should click on that and join. Open the link outside of the YouTube browser and see if that works. And if that doesn't work for whatever reason, add me as a friend, bear the image, and I'll send you the invite. All right, guys. Love you guys. God bless. Follow Amin Apologetics as well. He got the face reveal last night on God Logic's channel. Let's go. But thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. God bless. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, now and forever, to the ages of ages. Amen. See you guys tomorrow.